Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
నాకు ప్రూఫ్ సబ్మిట్ చేయమని మెయిల్ వచ్చిందిరా ఇవాళ నిన్నే
ఎప్పుడు చేయాలి
జనవరి 25 కల్లా కల్లా తీసుకెళ్ళిపోతావు కదా అని
జనవరి
25 కల్లా చేసేయాలంటే
నాకు మొన్న ఎప్పుడు వచ్చింది కదా 10 తారీఖు లాస్ట్ డేట్.
Okay, so good afternoon, guys. Everyone is ready for that? Learning
Yes,
Angular?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, really, whenever I'm like hearing these two people voice, right? Sandeep and Mandur, that's really because you guys are encouraging me, guys, really. So, okay, guys. So now let's start our session, guys. Okay. So now everyone is ready to learn TypeScript today. Our main discussion is going to start itself only today. Today we are going to start TypeScript now, guys. Right. So now let's start it. I appreciate you guys. Okay. I like this Divya, Sandeep, and Manjulata. Because these people is like, you know,
Thank you.
they never miss the session. Anytime if I'm taking their joining, it's really nice things, guys. Okay, really nice. Okay, so now let's start it, guys. Okay, so today we are going to learn TypeScript. TypeScript language. Language basic, right? Language basics, right? Today we are going to learn what is that TypeScript language basics now, guys. Okay, so in that, what is the step we will follow now? In that, what is the steps we will follow now, guys? So first step we will follow, what is that? We will start learning variable. Second, we will learn data type. Then third, operators. Fourth, we will learn statements. After learning these things, we will start OOP concept, right? OOP concept in the TypeScript. These are the basic things. Okay, whenever we will move in the advanced area, right? Like OOP related things, whenever we will learn, before that it's a need, guys, to understand these things, right? Without data type, operator and statement, we cannot. And one more things, guys. Okay, so please put your 100% here itself only, because whenever I will start Angular there again, because if you don't know TypeScript, then if I start Angular, no one can understand. The same code only I will write in the Angular also. Same code only we will write in the Angular also, right? So Angular learning is nothing but TypeScript only. If you are not good in the TypeScript, no need to sit in the Angular session, guys. Okay, so today don't bother about that what things we completed and what, but today our main discussion is going to start it now, guys, in the TypeScript. Once we will complete TypeScript, then we will jump in the Angular. In the Angular directly I will write, I will not tell what is the variable, why this variable, what is the data type operator, because those time we are spending in the TypeScript itself only, right? Come on friends, please respond now.
Yes, okay.
Okay, Ravi.
Right? Yeah, so here itself only do the practical and all those things. So let's first start from the variables. Variables, right? Variables. What is variables now, guys? What is variables? Variables. 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 Variables is what is that? Variables of stored location. Stored location in memory. Stored location in memory, where you can store a value and use it as a part of any expression, right? As a any expression means what? Variable is a stored memory. Like what is that? Something in the Java only. Let's take int. We are taking int a equal to what is that? In the 10. So what is that? One memory is creating now, right? One memory is creating with the reference is what is that? A. Which kind of this memory is now? Integer. This memory is what is that? Integer type, right? And this is the location.
Yes.
This is the location of this what? Integer data type. And inside that, what is that? Data is storing, right? Come on. So this is the location of memory or not? Come on, friends.
Yes.
Right. So simply whenever we are working, so we are there in the initial stage of learning TypeScript, guys. So I'll one or two time I will compare with the JavaScript, right? JavaScript, why we are learning. But the thing is, guys, please try to learn JavaScript also, because learning this kind of framework or learning this kind of technology is needed, because if any web application developer is there, right? If that person don't know HTML, CSS, JavaScript, means learning high level programming like Java or .NET or any Django is nothing but Python, right? That is the not working out. If you want to become a good programmer, a good full stack developer, you must need to know basic HTML, CSS, JavaScript. If you know that, the thing is will become what is that? Any programming related client side will become easy to you people, right? Easy to you people. So just only one request is there, guys. Spend with the time and spend time with what? Spend time with the technology, right? Everything will come to you. If you have the skills, if you have the knowledge, everyone is welcoming you in that industry, guys. Okay, everyone will welcome you in industry. So the thing is, just spend whatever in this stage, whatever required things is there, just do those things only. After then, what is that? Everything fall down in your life. Now let's start it, guys. Okay, let's start it now. So now, but first, what is that? What is the problem with what is the problem with JavaScript? What is the problem with JavaScript, right? So first we will understand JavaScript variable, right? How we are declaring variable in the JavaScript, and what is the problem? Both we will understand first, right? JavaScript variable are implicitly, right? Implicitly, spelling is correct. IMPI, sorry, implicitly, right? Yeah. Implicitly typed, right? Implicitly typed means, what is the implicitly type meaning now? Means the data, means the data type, the data type, the data type of variable, of variable, of variable will be determined accordingly, right? Accordingly to the value assigned. Means what is that? What I'm saying now, guys, means what? If we declare this one is a x equal to 10, x equal to 10 in the type is, sorry, JavaScript. I'm talking about in the JavaScript now, guys. So this one will determine as a number, right? But same things if we are taking after some time, and what we are doing now, we are assigning something, let's string, then this value will determine as a string, right? This will determine as a string. Now after some time, what we are doing now, in the same variable we are true, right? We are assigning the true, then it will determine with what is that? Boolean. This one will determine as a Boolean, right? But Boolean. But the thing is, whenever we are learning the TypeScript now, guys, okay, whenever we are learning TypeScript, because here we are collaborated to learn the TypeScript, okay. But just why I'm comparing with what? Comparing with the JavaScript, because it's an implicit type. If we are assigning any value, if we are assigning any value in the variable, now it will determine according to storing value. It will determine according to storing value, guys, okay. But the thing is, whenever we are working in the TypeScript, so TypeScript variables, TypeScript variables are explicitly, right? Explicitly type, explicitly strong, explicitly strong, strongly, right? Strongly typed. He means, what is that? You have to define, you have to define data type, you have to define what is that data type, and you can restrict the type. You can restrict the type now, guys, okay. Restrict the type. But before that, let's check these things based on that what examples now, okay. Let's start doing these things based on that examples, right? So first, what is that? First, let's check these things now, right? Then we will check these things now, okay. So what I'm doing now, I'm starting our Visual Studio Code now, guys, okay. So here, the last time we created one workspace, right? One folder. That folder name we given TypeScript session, right? So what I'm going to do now, inside that, let's create one more folder, right? I'm giving the folder name, let's take variable folder, right? Variable folder, okay. So in this variable folder, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to create one file, okay. First, what is that? Let's check that JS file, right? Based on that JavaScript file, okay. So now I'm taking here, what is that? Variables. I'm giving the file name as a, or let's give the file name demo.js. I'm giving the file name is a, what is that? Demo.js. Inside that, what I'm doing now, x equal to 10. I took x equal to 10, means what? This one is what? This one, let's take, I'm printing this one, right? So console dot log. Let's take console dot log, and what I'm doing now, I'm just printing this x value. I'm printing this x value. So type. I came in the search box.
Click on the left side menu. Left one. On the search box. This one first.
Yeah, good. Actually, I'm new to this visual.
Oh.
So that is the reason, right? Now, fine, guys. So here, what we will do it now, in which folder we need to go, we need to open terminal here, right? We need to open terminal. Now, open our terminal now. New terminal, okay? I'm taking new terminal. That is what? Command terminal. Already this terminal we don't want. So here, PowerShell. Don't run in the PowerShell terminal, guys, okay? Now, open the terminal, new terminal. Okay, terminal is open now.
Is a drop down command prompt. Third option.
Yeah.
Previously, command prompt.
Yeah, command prompt, right? Command prompt. Now,
Yes.
now guys, so we can render, right? We can render this value on the browser. But here, what is that? What we can do it now? We know that console, whenever we are using the console on the browser console, we can check it, right? We can check, read the data, na? Come on. What is the use of console now? Reading the data on the console, right? Come on. Browser
Yes.
console.
Right.
So here,
Yes.
what is that? Here we already installed that. So I'm going to check it because this is the JS file, right? This is the JS file. So how we can run this JS file now? So we will take node.demo.js. Now hit it. Okay, some issue is showing, right? Demo.js. Node. What is that? Oh, session TypeScript. Okay, it's saying that it's not finding. Don't worry. CLS CD / we took variables, right? We came inside this one, right? We came inside this block now. Okay, so now run node demo.js.
Yes.
What we are getting now? We are getting 10 result or not, guys? Come on, we are getting 10 result,
Yes.
right? After some
Yes.
time, what we are doing now? We are taking the reference of what X and we are assigning inside that A. We are assigning inside that A. So after then what we are doing now? We are running again. We are running again now. Okay. Now what we are getting the result now, guys, in this time? We are getting A or not? Come on.
Yeah.
So based
Yes.
on that, according to what? According to our number. If we are assigning the number, then what will happen now? Then it's a treating that one as implicitly. This one is treating that one as a what? Number type. If we are assigning a string, then it's treating as a number string type, right? Come on. Or if after some time, what we are doing now? Let's take X equal to true now. True. If we are taking the true, now run it. Now again run it. Then what we are getting now? True result we are getting or not? So this one is what? Explicit is sorry, this one is what?
Implicitly.
Is that implicitly assigning the value of that variable as a data type or not, guys? Come on. But these things, whenever we are learning or whenever we are working in the TypeScript, those things isn't there, guys. Okay, those things is not there. So what is the syntax? Okay, what is the syntax and how we are writing that? Let's check it, those things. Then we will work on that, right? Then we will work in the TypeScript now. Then we will work in the TypeScript. So TypeScript, in the TypeScript, how we are defining the variables now? How we are defining the variables now? Variable name, variable name, and a data type. Whenever we are defining the variable and a data type, means what is that? What we are doing now? Explicitly we are declaring the value. What we are doing now? We are explicitly declaring the value. Means what is that? If we are taking x, then we are taking number, right? Inside that number, if we are trying to store a, then what will happen now? Our TypeScript compiler will throw error. What is that? Invalid. This one is what? Invalid now. Invalid. Now again, if we are storing, what is that? Number equal to 10. Number equal to 10 means what is that? This is the correct. This is the valid. This is what? Valid now, guys. Okay, this is what? Valid. But if in the number, if we are storing, then what is that? It will not allow. Come on, in the TypeScript, right? Come on, friends, please respond it. People are getting
Yes,
my
sir.
point. People
Yes.
are getting my...
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Explicitly, strongly type.
Yeah, so anyone having any doubt, guys, because we are there in the initial stage now. So if you have doubt in this area, please let me know that. Again, I will come to your level only, right? Maybe if my level is high, please let me know that. Okay, please stop me, please ask me. Okay, don't hesitate for anything. Okay, feel free, guys. Okay, feel free. If you are not feeling free with me, then it will be the problem whenever you guys will work in the office as well as in the team. You cannot interact with your manager and all those things, because see here some similarity there between you and me. But in the office, what is that? You will feel, he is the manager, how I can ask, how I can do, right? So don't think those things, feel free and ask it, guys. Okay, ask it. Now, if any doubt anywhere, if people is not understanding, directly stop the things there itself only. Okay, or if I'm still explaining those things, I will tell after completing the things, these things will be the clear now. Now, guys, okay, so now let's understand next level things now, guys. Okay, let's understand what is that next level things now. So whenever we are declaring the variable in the TypeScript, right? Whenever we are declaring variable in the TypeScript, so variable have what is that? Variable have what is the three configuration methods. Three configuration methods, right? Three configuration method. What are those now? First is what? What is the declaration part. First one is what? Declaration part. Second one is what? Second one is rendering. Rendering, or we can say assigning. Assigning is nothing but assignment, right? Third one is what? Third one is initialization. Third one is what? Initialization. Third one is what? Initialization in any programming, guys. Okay, not in the TypeScript, any programming language. Please mute yourself now, some noise is happening. Okay, in any programming language, not in the TypeScript, guys. Okay, in the any programming language now. Okay, so the people is saying that what is the initialization, what is the rendering, and what is the declaration. First we will understand those things, then we will move on the next level discussion now, guys. Okay, we will move on the next level discussion now. So we are declaring right here, what is that? If we are taking, just assume that TypeScript only, in the in the JavaScript only I'm taking now, guys. Okay, JavaScript example I'm taking, just focus on the my explanation. Don't focus on the TypeScript or JavaScript. Whenever the things will come to whenever we will reach on that point, I will tell. Okay, now here onward you guys need to understand this concept now. Okay, so just understand the concept, right, guys? No hurry, right? Just understand the concept. What is the concept and why I'm explaining now? Just I'm taking, let's take where x I'm taking, right? Where x I'm taking. So this where x, if we are taking this where x is called what? Declaration. That where x is called what is that? Declaration. Now if I'm taking x equal to 10, if I'm taking x equal to 10, if x equal to means reassignment is happening. Here what we are doing now, in the x variable, we are storing 10. That is called what? That is called, what is that? Rendering or assignment. That is called, what is that? Rendering or assignment. Now initialization. Don't worry. Some people is saying that initialization, these things is happening initialization. Okay. This is not called initialization. I will show you guys as a practically, even our ID will tell, what is the assignment, right? Assigning, sorry, initialization. The people is saying that this is the only initialization. This is the assignment is happening, right? Our ID will tell, don't worry. We will see those things as a practically, guys. Okay. Now, if we are taking where x equal to 10, this is called what? If we are storing the value inside that variable, that is called, what is that? Initialization. That is called what? Initialization now. So this part is called what? This part is called what? In declaration, this one is called what? Assignment, and this one is called what? Initialization. This one is called what? Initialization now. This one is called what? Initialization now. So means we will see that those things. Okay. Our ID will tell, don't worry. I'll show that what our ID is saying that now declaring is the process. Declaring is the process of what is that? Defining the scope and the name of variable. Name of what is that? Variable. Name of variable now. And what is the meaning of rendering now, guys? What is the meaning of rendering? Rendering is the process. Rendering is the process of assigning a value right? Assigning a value to declaration part, right? Declaration part. Now next one is what? Initialization. Initialization is the process of what? Process of assigning a value into variable, while declaring now, right? That while declaring now. So the problem with what? But the thing is, the problem with what is that? Problem with what is that? JavaScript here. What is the problem with JavaScript now? JavaScript, what is that? Variable is doesn't require to declare JavaScript, right? JavaScript, or if you are variables, right? Variables here. See in this program here, we didn't took var, but still it's a treating as a variable or not? Come on, guys, it's a treating as a variable, right? But still this one is valid, right? But still this one is valid or not? Come on. Please respond.
Valid in Java.
But still here valid, right? But still in which file this one is valid? In the JavaScript. But still in the JavaScript, what? It's valid now, right? Now, so JavaScript variable doesn't declaring, right? Declaring declaring if Java script is not in strict mode. I hope people know that how to make the JavaScript as a strict mode, right? I hope people knows that, right? Okay, so see this here, what is that? Here we declared, right? Here what we did now, guys, so just assume that I'm removing all those things, right? I'm removing all those things. Just we have what is that? Just we have x equal to 10, right? Just we have what is that? X equal to 10. And what we are doing now, we are running this one, right? Node.js. Okay, CLS. Now save this file. Now what I'm doing now, let's take node.js. We are getting 10 result, right? Come on, please respond it, guys.
Yes.
Yes, Ravi.
Right?
Yes, Ravi.
Here what I'm doing now, here I'm making this one as a what? I'm making this one as a, but the thing is here what? This one is presenting as a valid in the Java TypeScript. In the TypeScript, this one is presenting, for example, I'm taking example.